In the stillness of night, when the stars blink slowly in the sky, and the winds hum softly through the desert, there once lived a boy who would one day change the world. But before the message, before the miracles, before the words of Allah touched the hearts of mankind, there was a cave, a quiet place, a heart searching for truth, and a boy standing at the edge of light, wondering what it all meant. Have you ever looked up at the sky and felt like your soul belonged to something more, something unseen but so near? This is a story about that feeling, the moment light first touched earth through one chosen man. Now close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let's walk back in time to a cave on a mountain and a boy on the edge of prophethood. Long before he was called the prophet, long before the world knew his name, there lived a boy in the desert city of Mecca. His name was Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. From a young age, he was different, gentle, thoughtful, quiet in his speech, yet deep in his reflection. He would often walk alone, away from the noise of the world, searching the stars with his eyes and his heart. He didn't worship the idols of his people. His heart rejected them. He believed in one, unseen, infinite, beyond all statues and stones. As he grew into a man, so too did his sadness grow. He would look around and see people cheating, hurting one another, burying daughters alive. His heart could not bear it, so he climbed. He climbed a mountain called Jabal al-Nur, the mountain of light. And there, nestled near the top, was a small cave, Cave of Hira. It was here he found peace, and it was here his destiny waited. Nights would pass, long and quiet, the stars above like gentle eyes watching over him. The winds would whisper across the rocks, and he would sit, thinking, remembering Allah, his chest tight with longing, his soul open, like a page waiting for the ink of revelation. He was 40 years old. The time was near. One night, unlike any other, he sat deep within the cave, wrapped in thought, wrapped in his cloak. The silence around him was sacred. And then a light, not from the stars, but from something else, something unseen. The silence broke with the voice of Angel Jibril alayhi salam, a voice so powerful, so full of presence, it shook the cave, and the words were simple. Iqra, read. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, startled, trembling, replied, I cannot read. Again, the angel embraced him, and again, Iqra, and again, I cannot read. A third time, the angel held him, then said, Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. Read, in the name of your Lord who created. The first words, the first revelation, the first light from heaven to earth after centuries of silence. His heart shook, his soul lit like fire touched by rain. He ran from the cave, down the mountain, breathless, calling for his beloved wife, Khadija radiyallahu anha. He entered his home and cried, Zammiluni, Zammiluni, cover me, cover me. And she wrapped him in a cloak and in her love. Khadija held him, comforted him, and believed him. The first believer, the first to see the light in his trembling. She took him to her cousin Waraqa ibn Nawfal, a man of scripture, who listened and wept. He said, This is the same angel who came to Musa. You are the prophet of this nation. And just like that, A man who sat in silence in a cave had become the voice of mercy for all of mankind. In that quiet cave, the world changed, not with armies, not with gold, not with force, but with words, with light, with a command to read, a message that would echo across centuries, healing hearts, guiding souls, and filling dark nights with the warmth of divine guidance. Sometimes, the greatest light comes from the deepest silence, and the biggest change begins with a quiet heart seeking truth. Tonight, as you lay your head to rest, let your heart find peace in knowing that your faith was born from a cave, from a boy who climbed a mountain, from a voice that said, "Iqra." Sleep with serenity, because that same light that touched him, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, still touches you. May your night be filled with the light of faith and the peace of the Prophet's smile. May your dreams be guided by the stars of revelation and your heart comforted by the one who sent the Quran. Good night, dear soul, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.